sure he can sense it. He gets old enough to figure out this guy's telling a lie.
Intuba.
But you're still his mom, so he's not going to step over that boundary.
Bring your meat on the tail.
I close my eyes on the dance floor and forget about you. I lose myself in flashing colors.
East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like a whole to Quebec to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is
Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the depth. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Better $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my...
Do you recall not long ago when you would walk on the sidewalk? Innocent, remember? All we did was care for each other. But the night was warm, we were bold and young. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. Focus, we need someone to lean on. Focus, all we need is somebody to lean on. Focus, we need someone to lean on. Focus, all we need is somebody to lean on.
Gone, storms gone. Alright, there we go. Y'all about to practice my squad real fast. Yeah, there we go. You in the background. Sorry, you in the background. And here's what's saying you in the background. Alright, then. This is very pleasant. I'm gonna pick my balls up. Whoa. Go in the bedroom, you talk. Down the money, focus. On the money, all in the lean on. Focus. You know what? I'm going to my park. Mom, Dad, I'm going to my park. I'm about to go lose some games. Dun, 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 dun. I ain't check my PlayStation out. That's not true. No, I don't. I'm a piece of cake. You know what? 26 subscribers. And yeah, he left. What crap is that? Okay, here we go. Everybody's at the point. We're gonna play math.
Alarms go off when I enter the building. Keep it in my poncho, light up like Castro, blow out from get-go, promo in the secco, roll like an afro, play like Ronaldo, hot like I'm death row, what you think? Light as a pillow,
What?
on my tiptoe, like I know what's
I'm about to want somebody telling basketball. I know, right? But my rank is banner. My rank is not banner. Like, this ball is easy. Somebody want me to fight. Nope, I can't shoot that. Yeah, that's why I said I can't shoot that. No, I can't shoot that. That's all I can. What I saying? Ankle. Oh, that's possible. Oh, I thought it was me.
When I enter the building.
I can get that to you. Yeah. Oh, I thought it. They take wide open defense. Oh, that's nice. Oh, aim fall on the ground. Okay. Whatever. I want you to miss that. He trying to think he got something. He think he got something. There you go.
YOLO,
And one.
I don't even know anymore what that
That's gonna be
even
and
mean
one.
though. If you only live once, why we keep doing the same? Back home where I come from, we keep being born again and again and then again and again. That's why they invented coming again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. To my 16. Oh yeah, I deleted 2K17. Like, I don't know why. 17 is boring though. I hate the meter. Oh yeah, he off. What? It's impossible. At least we still up. At least we still up by one. We still up by one. I already got this shot. I'm like, my dude's on 100%. 15? I had it. I did. I had it. I probably traded my. I probably trade my 16 for a 15. I'm not even gonna get 2K18. Nope. I canceled a pre-order. I canceled a pre-order. I canceled a pre-order. I can't. He thinks he's doing something. I'm about to say contest the shot, though. Contestant shot. That's impossible. 11-11. Oh yeah. That's weird. Contestants. In there. Oh, this is our court now. Yeah. This is our court. Contested. I blocked him. I blocked him. I blocked him. I got that. Put him inside of out of bounds. He's so bad. Oh, I got that. Miss that, miss that. Contested. Oh. I have to go out to do it in the yellow. He contesting the shot. I'm not sure. I don't know. Why I got it? My bad. You missed. Oh yeah. Alright, someone need to try to make a 3. Someone need to try to make a 3, alright? Alright, we do that then. Oh, you missed. You missed. Oh yeah, take that, take that. That's alright, you took it, you took it, you took it. One more. Yeah, you get this game over. And then there's, okay. Whatever. Bro. Right here. What? Like, go. Go, 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 go. But you know they probably hear us though. That's off. Let's go. 2 layups in the game. yeah. We're the keys of the court. Hey, look, watch when they gonna try to get their rematch, probably. We need one more person. One more person. Are y'all hopping up there? Off this. Oh, she on Friday 13. Let me check. 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 Oh, yep, she don't play. She playing for the blue team.
Straight up, real, and any day could be your last in the jungle. On the humble, tumble. The corners is the hot spot full of mad criminals who don't care. Nuzzling, we all stare at the out of towners. They better break north before we get and take their face off. The streets is filled with undercovers. Chasing brothers, the D's on the roof trying to watch us and knock us. Coppers,
I need help.
helicopters. I drink a little.
They can help me out with this.
The fronters wanna be ill.
2K probably will.
Runners, thinking it can't happen till I trap them. Won't even run about guards. I don't believe in none of that. Your facts are backwards. Nas is a rebel of the street corner, pulling it out the dresser. Police got me under pressure.
Wait, who am I?
Always on the corner. Less when I dress is never nothing less than guess. Kobe walking with a bop and my hat turned back. Love committing sins and my friends help. Raps with a to keep it under my tongue. The school dropout. Never like from day one. Cause life ain't for stress, fake crabs nuts. So I guzzle my while pulling on mad. The type who be in your elevator. Somehow the rap game reminds me of the game. Used to sport valleys and gazelles with black frames. Now I'm into fat chains. Fly new chicks and new kicks. Represent, represent. Represent, represent. Represent, represent. No doubt, see my stats are fat. This is what it's about. Before the PDP conflict with MC Shan. Around the time with Shantae, just the real Roxanne. I used to wake up every morning, see my crew on the block. Every day's a different planet, had us running from cops. If it wasn't hanging out in front of spots, we was at the factory breaking the locks. Nowadays I need to in a flash just like the next man. The yard guard Could use a some being the one man, but if I hit rock bottom, then I'ma be the son of Sam. They call the crew to get live too with Sue Walk him.
More levels, more devils. It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action.
Nice clean game, huh?
It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. They've got Paul George. Irving is out there with Clutter. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Now here's Paul. Gay can't hit.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's Irving. Millsap left side. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
And that's in.
And here's Green outside. On defense, the West All-Stars. 4-point game. And Paul Millsap gets the 3. Millsap's got 5 points so far.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. They get it again.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Hood kicks to Paul. Pass to Hood. Green. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The
with the champ.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Primo. Dynamic duo. Dynamic
충전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 기가 아프지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야오 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 헤야오
마치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. It's the NBA. And it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. And it's Whiteside. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
And it's Dang again missing. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. LeBron drives in. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Greg, as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Clark kind of molded him in his image.
Yeah, and it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
And it's Whiteside off the drive.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert. And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
You know, you can sacrifice a little athleticism when you've got the size he does.
No good from Irving. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Dang dishes to Dragic. Out to Wade. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the dunk by LeBron.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Back to Dragic. Dishes it to Bosch. The Heat rebound. Dang against Love. Bosch drives in. Here's Wade. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the...
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil took it back like the whole world took it back to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, la 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 la. Brooklyn saying, la 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 la. Hacienda saying, la 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 la. Vegas saying, la 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 la. Rio saying, la 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 la. Tokyo saying, la 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 la. Down under saying, la 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 la. Miami saying, la la la. And the window. When we come to your down, say, get in with the business when I come from Kansas City, hit Manila till it's Christmas time to.
Greetings. Everyone. $2K Sports brings you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Tobias Harris is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Here's Jackson following the score by Cleveland. Back to Drummond. And that one's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. James kicks to Smith, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 6.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Back to Morris. This one for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Thompson passes to LeBron. Snatched away. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Well, we know prior to last season, the Pistons handed the car keys over to Stan Van Gundy. He had some early hiccups, but overall, I think they're headed in the right direction. He's a proven winning coach in the NBA.
Irving from long range. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, with Coach Stan Van Gundy, it was a very successful first year in Detroit. He's a guy who's going to build around defense. That's been his MO.
And Van Gundy has always been a defensive first type guy, Kevin. I mean, the last 30 years he's has probably the best defensive efficiency for a career as a coach, and his teams always play with great emphasis on that side of the ball. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
James with it. Guarded now by Morris. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double teamed. Terrific pass.
And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Back to Drummond. LeBron grabs the miss.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Tolliver comes in for Marcus Morris. Johnson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Meeks kicks to Tolliver. And stolen by Fry.
That's a hard pass to make when the defense has that many people in the paint. Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Fry's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Johnson. Back to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Detroit, no good that time either. Cleveland leading by 6. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
James kicks to Fry. Inside. With 1 on the clock. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cleveland ahead, up 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Drummond dishes to Harris. Caldwell Pope. Detroit, no good that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
You to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me are on the same course. I'm slipping down a chain reaction, and here I go, here I go, here I go, go. And once again I'm yours in fractions. It takes me down, pulls me down low. It's raining tonight, but storms always have an eye. Tell me you're covered tonight, or tell me lies, I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me, we're the same force. I want you to know. Same light. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I'm better under your reflection.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Jay, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And stolen by LeBron. Now here's LeBron. Poked away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
On its way from Curry for 2. Off the left rim and out.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that.
Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Kicks it out to Love. They grab their own miss. James, the pass to Love. The drive by Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. LeBron with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Mozgov with the block. And they're able to recover. That's tipped. Green dishes to Livingston. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Warriors trail. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. Barbosa gets the bucket.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Rush. That puts them in the lead.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
A good close contest so far as we finish. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Rush, and it's Iguodala in the power forward position. The Cavaliers trail by 3. For 3, Smith. But they recover it. Smith missing again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Ezeli, and Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa.
That's his first personal foul.
The drive by Smith. Here's Thompson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Irving from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Back to Curry. From the arc. Rebound by Smith.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot. Gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Yeah, and, you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Spates the pass to Green. And he gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith. And that is good. And that's now 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
No good from Spates. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call them.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Ian Clark. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. James comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Spates. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. But they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line. Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Cavaliers trailing. The drive by James. And he gets it to go.
Yes.
James has got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Irving. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Just impressive. For one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And Thompson throws it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's James missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Barnes kicks to Spates. Back to Barnes. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
He got it! That is one fantastic... And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Barnes dishes to Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got 9.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Count the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And stolen by Fries. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Shumpert's checked in. And Spates gets it to go.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Love the pass to Shumpert. And stolen by Spates. Down low. Green kicks to Thompson. Shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
It's deflected. Golden State moving it around. And Spates gets it to go.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And it's LeBron in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Shot clock at 6. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. Could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back. Empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Ian Clark's checked in for Golden State.
Ian Clark
tries to keep it alive. Pass to Barnes. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James outside. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Warriors lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Bogut out there with Iguodala. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And another area where they've separated themselves, guys, is at the foul line. I mean, those extra points are starting to add up. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wow, fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Barnes kicks to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's James. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are. Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Again, Curry missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he's taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And stolen by Barnes.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
1:57 left here in the 4th quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Thompson. LeBron with the block. They get it back. There's the dish to Barnes. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Irving with it. Now Green defending. Back to Irving to take the lead. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry outside. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Fry.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Pass to front. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
It's Curry outside. Connects. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're losing by 4. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope. Points with the clock stopped.
Eyes a three off the inbound. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. The drive by Lowe. Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Green. Here's Barnes. Yes!
And, Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct, Stray, to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
Goes up off the inbound. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W.
No, what is up, dude? Hey. Alright, you know, I seen it.
talking and the tables turn. Yeah. And I know that I did you wrong.
I need to coach you.
Will you trust me when I say that I'll make it up to you somehow? So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You never be loved till you let go. You gotta face up. You gotta get loose. You never know the top till you get too low.
What up, Jalen? Reader. What's good? Pickle.
We've got at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the Warriors to start.
What's good?
Out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Iguodala out there with Steph Curry. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Curry. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, G, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Irving. And Curry, here we go. Curry with another miss. Cleveland with the ball. And stolen by Barnes. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Curry outside.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
That's his second.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. And here they go. The Warriors pull it in. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Iguodala. Passes it to Bogut. A three ball. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Curry can't get it to go.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Now here's Curry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year. And now only one away from being in the penalties.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. On our old partner, Steve Kerr, also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well, Greg.
And here is Spates after LeBron James hitting the three.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They get the rebound. Shumpert passes to Fry. Mozgov dishes to James. Cleveland moving it around. Smith kicks to Fry. Back to Smith. Knocks it loose. James with another miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
It's Thompson off the drive to the middle. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Snatched up and stolen by Fry. Here's Shumpert. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that and now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Rockets are out of Houston and into an interconference game. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Houston. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden and wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Now here's LeBron, and it's sent back by Howard. Harden against Irving. It's Harden with the drive. Love against Howard. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside Irving. Modedd grabs the miss.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
LeBron with it. He's picked up by Ariza. From deep. James with another miss. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Three-pointer. Houston gets it back. Kicks it out to Harden. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And it's 8 points for James Harden.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Houston moving the ball around. Back to Howard. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's James. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Shoots a fader. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Modedd.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Another miss by Irving. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tidy tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over. Static. And me, I would like it automatic. Oh, what?
You can hear the roar here at the United center.
Right, ready to go?
It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
For three.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green are the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Bogut in at the 5. Passes to Curry. Great D that time from Gibson. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. On its way from Curry for 2. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Pass to Barnes. Gasol with the steal. On up the court. Good on the shot. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Now Butler. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Butler. It's rebounded by Curry.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra